Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Bendy and the Dark Revival, possibly the finale of the series, which makes me super sad because it's been super fun. Now I say possibly because although we are doing chapter 5 today, I don't know for sure if we're going to be able to beat the whole thing because I saw something and it apparently takes a really long time to beat. I don't know for sure. I didn't get spoiled of it or anything like that. It's just I don't really know how long to expect this to be, so I might have to split this chapter up into 2 parts. But for now, we're going to be just playing the game like normal. And where we last left off, we were in a train car or something with Wilson or something. So we're gonna figure out, and apparently he wants us to help save his father or something. That's pretty much all I know, so. Oh, are we here? Whoa, wait, what the heck? Am I not in chapter 5? Do I have to do this all over again? I don't know what in the world, why it put me back here. Do I have to, hold on, let me try loading back to where it was. I don't know why it put me back here, but. What happens if I load this save? Okay. Yeah, guys, just give me a second. I'm gonna have to redo this part for whatever reason. So just bear with me. I'll see you guys whenever I've done all that. Oh my! Why? Really? Just whatever. Just get me out of here. Getting jump scared before I even get back to where I was.
Save my father's life.
So I was right, was saving his father's life. Oh, we could have skipped this whole time.
This is our start.
Oh, I could have skipped the cutscene. I literally sat here and waited for the cutscene to end. Whatever, we made it back. I had to do this stupid cutscene over again. I didn't realize I could skip it. I've literally just been sitting here waiting for the cutscene to end. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so this is where we last left off. Was this like crossing in the, was that always in the middle? Why is it so shaky in here? Jeez. Oh, there's my jet pipe.
Stay close. This place isn't as safe as it once was.
Oh, wow, I couldn't tell. Oh, great. So abilities are banned. I guess he's not going to come after me because I'm on Wilson's side now, kind of. I don't know. I still want to search these trash cans, though. You can't judge me. He's not even looking at me. Okay. I wonder, ooh, autosave. Let's go. I could have gone the other way, but I wanted to go this way. I bet I'm gonna get homescotted if I do something over here though, so I'll just try to be in and out as quick as possible. Ooh, we got a note over here though. I guarantee you that lady's gonna come out and jump scare me out of nowhere in this place if I don't be careful. Okay, Old Track 77 is a quiet place these days. Ever since that terrible crash a few years back, people don't like to hang around. Too many strange things keep happening on this platform. Last week, one of the railmen told me they had reports of some train going through that wasn't on the schedule. There were figures standing in the cars staring through the windows, but it never stopped to let no one off. It just kept going straight through. But some say it was the Silver Lane Express, that train that crashed. That's weird. I'm gonna explore this trash can. Okay, let's get out of here before lady jump scares me because I looked in the wrong direction. She literally does that. She literally jump scares you because you look in the wrong direction. That's not very nice. I want to step on his tentacles. Oh, it won't let me beat him up. This sucks. Okay, we already went through there. We haven't gotten to here though. Can I open that? No, I cannot. I can search here though. Search, yes. Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's Wilson. Okay, Wilson, I'm here.
Demon's evil continues to spread.
Oh, I thought you killed him. Oh, I figured, yeah.
Be quiet.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Almost there.
That was funny.
Just a quick stop.
Should have put on a jacket. I'm freezing. Oh, thanks, Wilson. Okay.
The subject will stand in the designated location.
Okay. Oh, it says to stand at the location. Hold on, my bad. Oh my gosh. That scared me. Lethal? It's a pipe.
Submit all weapons for further.
Are my feet aligned? Yeah.
Disarm now.
Fine. Yo, there's a gun in here? What the heck? I want a gun.
Remain still for examination. The subject is cleared for entry.
Finally. So dramatic. Oh, Wilson's here already?
Welcome to the civilized world. How do you like my signal towers? They nullify the ink demon's powers. So
Mine too.
I wish I could say I invented them, but it seems our friends at the Gent Corporation had a demon problem of their own long ago.
He could walk backwards faster than he could walk forwards. That's funny. Oh, brother. Bully yourself much? Okay, well, I could talk to him, but I want to explore. Okay, why do they let you roam around if there's literally... Unless there's probably like a secret somewhere that I'm gonna miss, but...
And now, my dear, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to prepare. We'll talk later, I promise. Besides, you must be very tired.
Probably.
Rest will do you good. Betty will show you to your room. She's my housekeeper, among other things.
You never actually killed the ink demon.
Finally, the elephant in the room.
No, he's too powerful to destroy.
I found out in the tapes.
So we sealed him away, trapped him in a different form. One that was smaller, harmless.
Bendy.
It was a fitting prison, although he seems to have found a way to free himself. But enough talk. We'll deal with that soon enough.
There's some nice fresh blankets all laid out for you. You'll be dreaming in no time.
Wait, Wilson? One more thing. If you needed my help, why didn't you just ask?
Would you have believed me?
Yeah, that's true.
Come along, and no more dawdling. This way now.
Fine, British lady. Yo, this Gucci?
At last. It's so exciting finally having you with us. Now, to give you some bearings, we're currently standing in the south wing. Wilson's laboratory is downstairs. And then there's the north wing.
Getting some Beauty and the Beast vibes. Okay, well, screw you, I'm exploring. Oh, I could sit down here. Okay. Can I sit in the other chairs too? I can literally just sit down if I want. That's funny. Fine, I'll go down the stupid hallway.
The ink demon got in there a while ago. And ever since, we've had to keep the north wing locked up tight. I'm afraid it's fallen into ruins by now. Those juicy, lovely books gone to waste.
Juicy?
Only keepers go there these days, and they'll tear you apart limb from limb if Wilson isn't with you. So, mind
Yeah.
your distance, and you'll be just fine.
Fine. Hallways are like unnecessarily long and you walk unnecessarily slow. Well, no. Well, I'm going this way then. Screw you, I don't care. And I'll just sit here. Okay.
It's not very often I have guests to look after, especially one I can actually talk to. Almost everyone here either can't speak or they're completely mad.
Makes sense, I guess. Well, I thought I'd try. Okay.
Right, here we are. Best room in the house. You should see where I sleep. Ugh. But this room, oh, just perfect. I saw to every detail. Bed is clean. The bathroom is on the left. Sorry about the stains. I did try my best to get them out.
Ew. I don't want to hear that. I'd rather you just not tell me. I'm gonna search any and everything possible because the mug and the maiden. For sleeping draft. Gilson. Okay. Play music. Can I go in here? Why not? Am I not allowed to use the bathroom? Is that like against the law here? Oh my gosh. Are we really about to... Okay. We're really about to read this whole thing. Okay. The Mug and the Maiden, Volume 1 by Sir Wilton Moore. Chapter 1, The Dangerous Forest. Okay, we're literally about to have reading time in the middle of a video game. Okay, whatever. Reading time with Yeoman. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a mug of cheese, but it was not an ordinary mug of cheese as you would find in any home or kitchen of the age. No, this mug of cheese was a distant descendant of one of the 3 grand Flagon kings, the same kings who had charged on horseback to defend their capital city during the unforgettable conquests of the previous century. To which of these Flagon kings he hailed from, the mug was unsure, but still there was honor and courage in his heart. His family line heralded of deeds long past that had forever changed the course of Stoop history. Did he have a name? Of course. All mugs of cheese have names. This is common knowledge, just as every fruit bat is really named Stanley. The mug of cheese was named Rictor the Cracked. What a name, I can hear you say. Cracked indeed. This mug of cheese bears no damage that I can see. Fall silent, you small-minded base, for therein lies our intriguing story. Let's begin at the beginning. It was a hot winter day in the forest. One of those days where everything is dull and brown. The lake was still, the birds had shut up, and the trees were but sticks in the overcast sky, save for a lone pine that skimmed the clouds above like a painter's brush. It was on this day that Mr. Darble Mouse was in a hurry. He had just been named as Vermin of the Year by the society brethren that lived under the old church, and it was customary for the honoree to bring fine port wine cheese to the ceremony. There were only hours to locate some of the precious cuisine. Fortunately, Mr. Darble Mouse knew exactly where to find it, the dark cellar below the governor's castle. But unfortunately, as he approached the loose plank of wood in the old wall, he failed to realize that the heavy rains that had just come during the night had passed moisture into the plank, making it far heavier than usual. Thus, when he pushed the plank with all his might, it lifted just enough to push his body only halfway through. But his strength just couldn't contend with the weight of the plank, and his arms failed. The plank snapped back down, crushing him flat. After all this, the story is not about Mr. Darble Mouse. Or had you forgotten the mug of cheese already? I can see how you might connect the two. Mr. Darble Mouse was, after all, looking for cheese, and we were talking about a mug of cheese just before. Sadly, I must inform you that there is no relation between Rictor the Cracked and the rodent who is now nothing more but smushed guts inside the wall. Except there is. For it was the death of Mr. Darble Mouse that started all the trouble. You see, when things die, they tend to smell, and that's just what Mr. Darble Mouse did. But that's not all. His body pinned between the outside and inside of the wood wall had made a perfect passage for the hot winter wind. The wind therefore carried the stench of his decaying mouse carcass deeper into the governor's home. Like a snaking, twisted wisp of terror, the smell settled into a little tavern near the courtyard of the castle. Here, soldiers would spend many long hours when there was no bloodlust to soothe with battle. Strong ales and red meats filled the menu from back to front of this rustic, medieval greasy spoon. Mostly, the customers came to look upon the bar maiden, Maxine, who was actually named Rita. Rita was, by far, the best-looking creature in all of the governor's country. There was a beautiful deer woman just over the hill, but no one knew that. By day, Rita scrubbed her tavern so clean you could eat off of it, which was fortunate as it was a place you indeed would be eating since it was a tavern. By night, she served her customers with charm, grace, but mostly with drinks. Did I mention that Rita was married? Well, I am mentioning it now. Rita was married. Her husband's name was James. He didn't do much, until he died. The smell of Mr. Darble Mouse knocked him flat, and that, my friends, was that. Oh dear, the story has barely begun, and already we've killed 2 major characters. Needless to say, Rita was deeply distressed by the whole thing. By 20 or so minutes later, she realized she couldn't mourn forever, and went to buy some cheese. Ah yes, don't worry, dear Rita. This time, the mention of cheese will probably guide us to meeting our focal hero of the tale. Also, this is a good time to start a new chapter. Chapter 2, a new chapter. Rita entered the cheese shop with her guns blazing. I am speaking metaphorically, of course, by which I mean she entered the cheese shop quite determined to buy some cheese. This was because just the night before, as her husband James was taking note of a weird smell in the room, she invented a delicious new concoction. A cheddar cider. It was sure to be a hit with her patrons. After all, the governor's county had only had 2 exports, cheese and grapes, and she couldn't possibly make a drink from a grape. But back to the cheese shop scene. Rita knocked on the counter loudly with her fist, causing the nearby cat to do absolutely nothing. As cats do, from behind the wall, she heard a stir as someone was crashing through piles of cheese to make their way toward her. Emerging gloriously from torn yellow curtains, an old man came into view. He was giant in stature, with a long gray beard. Bobbing along and stuck within his beard were all manners of cheese, crumbs, and wedges, wrapped tightly within his hairs. But yet he had held even more cheeses on ropes pulled across his chest, with loops of provolone linked like the sausages over one shoulder. His eyes were big, and his ears were bigger still. A smile of kind erupted from his face as he locked eyes with Rita. My, the Kurds are kind to me this hour. Hello and welcome, he bellowed. Rita bowed low and promptly began to cry. The shop owner looked at her, perplexed. What did I say wrong? The barmaiden sniffed and stewed and finally answered, Forgive me, for my husband has just died and I'm out of Swiss. I'm going to pause in the story now, just to ask myself why Mrs. Darble-Mouse went to the cellar in the governor's house for cheese if there was a cheese shop nearby. I think it's best that we overlook this glaring problem in the plot, don't you? Now, back to the story at hand. Rita purchased a large amount of cheese from the shop owner. She bought cheese wheels and cheese melts and cheese slices. She bought cheese whistles and cheese bread. She bought cheese paper and cheese sandwiches. She bought so much cheese, in fact, that she had lost track of all that she had obtained and just dumped all the framage into a large burlap sack for the return journey to the tavern. Goodbye, Rita, the shop owner called as he waved farewell. Goodbye, Daniel, she called back. His name was Murray, by the way. Overburdened by her treasures, Rita made her way home, following the main road to the castle. But as it always happens, the road was now under repair. A man with a skinny mule was plowing up the dirt so that he could put down new cobblestone. 4 of his associates were standing by, watching him. The job would only take a few years to finish, but Rita was in a hurry. She followed the detour sign that told her to take a different road to the left. Unfortunately, no one could read in the governor's country, so she went right ahead. This mishap took her deep into the forest, where absolutely nothing of interest happened. Except something of interest did happen. As she trotted on through the forest, her sack of cheese weighing her down, muttering complaints all the way, little did she know that the danger lay just ahead. This danger was cunning and dangerous, and had one of those out-of-place eyebrow hairs that just drives you nuts when you're talking to someone who has one. This danger we will call Bernard, the big ugly lizard man who wears a blue cloak. Bernard didn't often have visitors in his house. This was because he lived outside. He was rather fond of human flesh, which made him very unpopular. So obviously you could see that the drama unfolding here. The beautiful, but tired, Rita huffing and puffing up the winding path as she approaches a certain doom. Bernard, watching from behind a nearby tree, licking his lips. Oh, the tension is tense, is it not? At this point in time, we must pause again and ponder all the possibilities that could happen in our story. 2 characters have died already. Surely a third wouldn't hurt anything. Are you perhaps just reading the story because you want to see who will get the axe next? You are a little warped. Do you know that? Well then, let's see what happened next. Bernard stepped down from behind his hiding place, his eyebrow hair gleaming in the fading sun. Dear madam, why must you pass through so fast? He called with his eyes glimmering. I must get home, Bernard, because, for one, it's getting late and I have customers to serve. Second, because you eat people, Rita replied. Poppycock! Balderdash! Codswap! I won't hear these lies against my character, he detested. For I, Bernard, the big ugly lizard man who wears a blue cloak, have completely reformed myself. Rita squinted suspiciously at him. You have? Bernard put on a hand to his heart. I have. I no longer prowl or pounce. I won't attack or pounce. I will not kill or maim or tear. I won't crush or even bite you anywhere. I promise I won't devour anymore. My gosh, you've become a bore. If you aren't going to be the danger in the story, then I've come all this way with 100 pounds of cheese for nothing, Rita grumbled. She boosted her sack further up her shoulders and turned with an angry grunt. But Bernard waved after her in a panic. Wait, it's all a ruse. I intend to eat you, dear woman, I swear it, he cried. It's all a trick, you see, a new angle. It worked on some guy yesterday. Oh, please stay. Rita sighed, her strength just about gone from the long adventure she had taken since she left home that morning, she turned back to face Bernard. "All right," she said, "but your part in the story better lead to an unexpected turn of events." "Oh, it will!" Bernard clapped and waggled his clawed finger to motion her to draw nearer. "Just wait until the next chapter." Chapter 3, the next chapter. All looking quite dire for Rita, Bernard had her within his grasp. Surely it would just be mere moments before his jaws collapsed upon her head. Oh, what a horrible end for Rita. Needless to say, I am worried about her. But as luck would have it, miles and miles away, 20 years earlier, something amazing happened. 2 mugs of cheese, a Gouda and a mozzarella, welcomed their son to the world. I don't think I need to tell you his name. It was Dave. No one liked Dave. After that, their second son came forth, Richter, the Cracked, just called Richter at that time. Richter spent his early life stealing cowbells and putting them on skunks. This way, people always knew when danger was nearby. Needless to say, Richter was one smart mug of cheese. But all could not remain perfect, however, and suddenly the Great Skunk Famine began. Richter found his world in array, and he sought a new purpose. Fortunately, there was an opening in the governor's county for an adventure at the time, and since he was a descendant of the 3 Grand Flagon Kings, he was boosted to the head of the line. Because we are all quite aware, even in olden times, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Thus the adventure of Richter began. He braved deep dungeons, he slayed the great beasts, he climbed the highest mountain peaks, he sailed around the world despite the fact he didn't own a boat. Richter was truly the stuff of legend. But did I mention the curse? Yes, fair readers, there is a curse. A fiendish and terrible curse. One morning, while Richter was in the governor's county, he came upon a witch, named Witch. This witch had just pulled a pound cake from her oven, where she then proceeded to start ingesting it, right there on the front walk of her home. At once, Richter knew this creature was pure evil. Eating cake this early in the morning, and without ice cream? This was truly a fiend that needed to be vanquished. Richter jumped his fence and pulled his sword. "Would you like some pound cake?" the witch offered. It looked quite delicious. Richter would not let himself be seduced into early morning cake, so he approached closer with his weapon at her throat. The witch began to sweat, with a mouthful of crumbs. "I also make a mean scone if you want to wait." Now, no gentleman or gentlemug could refuse a good scone, so Richter withdrew his sword and patiently waited for the witch to create these new buttery pastries. But what he didn't know was the witch had accidentally bumped her table and added within the mixture a vial of cursed liquid. See, I told you there was a curse. You were fair warned. The moment Richter ate one of the scones, he fell into a deep sleep. The witch, baffled, finished her cake and proceeded to get a civil service job in a nearby town. As the years rolled by, all that remained of the witch's house was carried off by elves and her garden became overgrown. This left only Richter asleep in the forest with no end to his dreaming in sight. But the story thankfully does not end there. For, as luck would have it, a giant man covered in cheese, with big eyes and big ears, wandered past the sleeping mug. In case you've forgotten, this was the cheese shop owner, Murray, sometimes called Bill. Unable to resist cheese of any kind, even a mug of the stuff, Murray took Richter to his shop and set him on a shelf. Here, Richter sat for many years until the very fateful day. You see, in Rita's haste to gather all the cheese she had purchased, she had swept a few things that did not belong to her in the sack as well. These items included the cat on the counter, a personalized pen, Murray's cash box, I think she'll be hearing about this one eventually, and last but not least, Richter himself, still deeply asleep. So now that our 2 stories have come together, let's discover what happened next to Rita and Richter in the climax chapter. Chapter 4, the climax chapter. It was the same hot winter day in the forest, and Miss Darble's mouse was finally starting to get concerned. Just down the road, Rita was being drawn toward an almost certainly bloody and horrific end to her life. Bernard was just moments away from within his lizard jaws and mere hours from trimming his eyebrows. Rita stood her ground. She was no damsel in distress, but simply a person who was pretty darn tired by this point. She pulled the burlap sack of cheese from her body and swung it hard with every last bit of strength she had left. An ear-shattering crack broke through the silent trees as the bag made contact with Bernard's shocked face. His teeth flew in all directions, falling like pebbles to the ground. His eyeballs dislodged and rolled into a nearby stream. His jawbone turned completely around and planted itself on the back of his head. Bernard ran screaming into the woods, never to be seen again this week. His cries faded, and the forest once again fell soft and quiet. A cow walked by. Rita, still standing with her sack outstretched in her arms, stood wide-eyed at what had just happened. Surely no cheese in her bag was hard enough for that kind of impact. As she placed her burlap sack upon the dirt and peeled it open, she was amazed to find Richter, the mug of cheese, inside and looking quite dazed. He had awakened and the curse was finally lifted. Somewhere behind a desk, the witch looked up and nodded with a smile. But oh, dear reader, look! Look what was now upon his mug body! A giant, elegant crack! The very mark of a warrior. His hero's journey was finally complete. Richter the Cracked had emerged. Yes, it is true that Richter really didn't do anything important in the attack on Bernard. Just by Richter being where he was at the perfect time, he had saved Rita. The fates were with them. Richter and Rita talked and laughed and ate cheese until the sun went down. Finally, they packed up their picnic and headed back to the tavern, where they were met with cheers of excitement. This is mostly because the guys had found out that Rita was now single. As the night wore on into the early morning of the hours, the tavern remained alive in the castle courtyard with singing and dancing and cheddar cider. Oh, what a celebration! But like all the parties of such proportion, eventually everyone sombers up and you have to go home. Before long, it was dawn. The sun began to rise steadily in the west, making a fresh adventure of the horizon. A wind of new direction began to blow with a more steady pace. It skittered across the ground and found its way between the floorboards of the governor's castle. Here, against all odds, it found the barely remaining body of Mr. Darble Mouse. The wind carried the stench for beyond the borders of the castle, over the mountains, and deep within a cave where Evil slept. "What the heck is that smell?" said Evil, awakening with hellfire burning in his eyes. Eventually, news of this great evil spread from town to town until it reached the ears of Richter the Cracked. He polished his sword and gathered some crumbs of bread to store in his mug. Wearing his best expression of courage, Richter once again set off to conquer the day. His story was not yet over. But for now, dear reader, we return to our own lives. So let us end this tale with one closing thought, shall we? Be we cracked, or small, or even dead, there's always a purpose to where we all are led. Be brave and strong, and lest we forget, fate isn't quite done with any of us just yet. The end. That was a good book. I finished the book.
Did you have any questions?
Yeah, what do I do next?
Is it always night here?
It's always dark, if that's what you mean. For as long as I can remember.
Are you very old?
No. As far as I understand it, I'm something quite new. Although, I didn't turn out the way I was supposed to. One in a long line of failed experiments. But Wilson will keep trying.
And do you trust Wilson?
This is the realm of the ink demon. The shadow hangs over us all. I don't trust anyone. But Wilson takes care of me, keeps me safe. He once said I remind him of something he called his mother. Tell me, is that a good thing, where you two are from?
I'm not sure. I don't think I ever had one.
Well, no matter. Now, I was told to make sure you get some sleep once you got here. So get nice and comfy and relax. I left something on the table that might just help you nod off. It's my own recipe. Works very fast. Just follow the instructions. Carefully.
Or you might poison yourself, yeah.
Of course. If you need anything else, I'll come straight away. I'm always up.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, so apparently we gotta make this concoction.
Gilson. What's a Gilson?
Guess we're gonna find out. Maybe in the bathroom somewhere? We can sit on the toilet. This is a nice toilet. Okay. Okay. Something, the shower curtains? I can't even go through the shower curtains. Well, it was stupid. Okay, maybe not in the bathroom. Is this a Gilson? No?
The machine speaks to me, revealing its many possibilities. What I can accomplish using its power is beyond any measure. Life and death can become a thing of the past. Poverty and hunger, a distant memory. I can remake the world anew. But does
Do you?
For now, I have bigger matters at hand. A man in a black coat came asking at the front desk about the machine. Said he was from the Gent Corporation. Fortunately, the receptionist knew nothing, and he left quietly. Later, I found his name on the sign-in form. Mr. Alan Gray.
Interesting. Alan something? Alan Grade? Alan Gray? I don't know where the... Ooh, a library. Might be able to find something here. Oh, is this the... Whatever. I'll just read it real quick, I guess. Let us imagine a long wire stretching between 2 points in known time. We will call this length of time the euphonic base. From here, we can dispel all needs of sociality, normalcy, and all typical understood junctions of the world we know as the present. Once the euphonic base is achieved, it creates a shared understanding that there must be space around the wire, that it is not the wire itself. This space, a Cromley vacuum, could be in itself a host of many wires running in as many directions as we can perceive. Using a vessel flow, a flex break, we can escape from our wire to another wire. This allows us to not just reveal these alternate timescapes, but to command them with a larger understanding of their existence. Further still, in theory, we can bring elements of one world into another, displacing matter into a new state regardless of the current host wire's rules. The reality and function of the elements becomes a new euphonic base.
Nothing here.
Okay, well that didn't help me out then. Apparently we gotta look through these books or something. There's a cupboard here. Cupboard. Cooking for every day. That's probably the book we need. Chapter 9, Simple Snacks. If you are in a hurry, like I always am, you don't have time to put together complex or large meals. Fortunately, we have some scrumptious and simple recipes that satisfy and take no time at all to prepare. People will ask how you made these so fast, and you could just sit back and smile. Saucy Cheese Buddies recipe. Take a loaf of leftover Italian bread and slice it into 4-inch strips. Lightly butter your bread strips on only one side, and lay them face up on a baking sheet. Toast in your oven for 2 to 6 minutes at 400 degrees, or just wait until they begin to brown. Sprinkle a thick layer of mozzarella cheese over the strips, and leave them in the oven for just a minute or two just to melt the cheese. Remove and serve with your favorite marinara sauce, or spice things up with a little ranch dressing. Quick, easy, and super tasty.
This doesn't help at all.
Wait, but I want to read the next... I wanted to read the chocolate bacon soup.
Well, that didn't tell me anything.
Whatever, what do we got next? Fisherman Jeb's Fish Guide. Okay. The yellow perch. If you find yourself looking for a hard-fighting fish that won't rip your hands, you should look no further than the common yellow perch. This freshwater fish is always quick to bite anything you can get their jaws on. The best way to catch yourself one is work your bait, worms, minnows, or larvae, toward the bottom of the water and guide your line back up. You don't need much seasoning when it comes to time to cook either. The flavor of the yellow perch is built right in. Good eatings. The gilson fish. This is one strange little fish that is pretty hard to come by. The gilson is not known to be easy to catch, and will ignore most bait. To make matters worse, the gilson can move very fast, making it a rare sight. In the end, I was able to snatch me up this little guy with a very clear solution. Apparently the gilson is sensitive to sound vibrations and will go into shock upon hearing some sweet music. So crank up the tunes and this fish will be easy to grab. Crush up the gilson to powder and stir into water for a powerful soothing drink.
So, I'm looking for a fish? There's gotta be one here somewhere.
Does there? I guess we're just gonna search the room. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Maybe if it was closer. Now that's a fish.
Maybe if it was closer? If it was closer. I'll try grabbing it, I guess.
He's too fast.
Said maybe if it was closer? I don't know what it means, but wait. What? I saw something. Oh, move? Oh, I didn't know we could move it. That's what they meant. Okay. Now.
That did it. Looks like
Finally.
the fish is asleep.
Gotcha.
Forgot fish can sleep with their eyes open.
Can't get away from me.
Well, they
that
kind of have to,
stinker.
but.
Hello?
I forgot the gilson again, didn't I? And there's some already ground up in the kitchen too. I'll bring it up to your room straight away, shall I?
So I did all that for nothing?
Oh, and maybe you could put Harold back in his tank. He does so hate the dry air.
Doesn't all fish hate the dry air? Okay, well. Getting water.
Now, just 3 sips of water. 1.
Oh no, this is like some Bloody Mary crap right here, isn't it?
2.
No, I know what's gonna happen. Something's gonna be in the mirror, dude.
3.
You don't have to see too many horror movies to know that something bad's about to happen. Oh. I thought she died. Didn't she die in the last game? What's she doing back here? I hate her. She didn't give me the gun. I was super upset about that. I'm still upset about that. I should have got a gun.
Awake at last. I was almost afraid you'd miss my party.
What's going on?
Oh, it seems you're just a little overwhelmed.
I would say overwhelmed, just more confused.
I understand. It's not every day one gets to bask in the glory of an angel. Angel? Alice Angel, to be exact. That's who I am. Sent from above. Impending perfection.
What do you want?
Right to the chase. I like that. The truth is, honey, you're one of a kind. And to put it bluntly, what I want is your face removed, your skin peeled away like paper, and your insides torn out and tossed onto my table.
That's gross.
Custom parts, ready for my delicious harvest. And with your generous sacrifice,
Could have just killed me.
I'll be beautiful.
Oh, so do you want part of my? I don't.
Let's have fun. Plenty of time for a bloodbath later. Ooh, how about a game? Let's all play a game of riddles.
Oh, I suck at riddles.
What a wonderful idea!
No.
All right, honey. Here's the deal.
If you're gonna kill me, just do it already.
Behind you is the door to freedom. But it will only be opened if you solve my little puzzle and return to your special chair. Then I'll throw this heavenly switch here. If you get the puzzle right, you walk away. Get it wrong, you fry. Let's begin.
Okay, I guess we're doing a puzzle then. Oh. Spin. What happens if I click the... So there's a certain passcode, and then once I'm done, I gotta pull the lever. No, I cannot. Okay. Let me take notes here real quick. Let me take notes. So what they're telling me is important, and I want to take notes. I think this shouldn't be that difficult, but we'll see. Okay, so what does this guy say?
The fox thinks the rabbit smells of elderberry.
Okay.
I couldn't see
Fox
them sitting together.
doesn't sit
The fox thinks
next to the rabbit. Okay. So the fox doesn't sit next to the rabbit.
The bird won't have anything to do with the rabbit, but I hear he likes
So,
to report
bird won't
danger
sit next to rabbit.
sitting next to the fox.
Bird won't sit next to rabbit, but will sit next to fox.
The fox has always hated the bear.
Okay.
They never sit next to each other.
Fox doesn't sit with bear.
My friend the bear always sits next to
Okay.
the bird. After all, they
Bear
went to school together.
sits next to bird.
The rabbit never sits with the bird, but he loves the playful company
Okay.
of the bear.
Rabbit doesn't sit near bird, but sits near bear.
The pompous fox? Well, he wouldn't be caught dead sitting on the left. Far too pedestrian.
Okay, so fox is not on left. Fox not on left. Okay, we got all the hints now. Now we just need to figure it out. We just need to decode the hints. Okay. Fox does not sit next to the rabbit. Was there ever a monkey? I don't think there's ever even a monkey in the passcode, or a pig. I think they're just there to throw. Okay. Bird won't sit next to rabbit, but sit next to fox. Okay. So I'm gonna change this. Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna change this to the bird. And this is the fox. And wait, hold on, the fox is not on the left. So let's put the fox on the, oh, I missed it. I'll put the fox on the very right, and then let's put the bird there. The bear sits next to the bird, so let's put the bear here. Okay. Rabbit does not sit near bird, but sits near bear. So right here then, probably. Bird won't sit next to rabbit, but will sit next to fox. Okay, this is the passcode. This has to be it. Bada bing, bada boom, all done.
Hold on tight, honey. Here it comes. 3, 2,
I'm too smart for you.
1.
Jeez, that's dramatic. Did I do it? I guess I figured it out. Oh, nice, the door's opened. We did it, first try, let's go, boys. I'm gonna save the game here, obviously. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of a genius. Fully changed part required. Not true. I beat your stupid game, you're welcome. Oh, there's my Bendy pipe. Finally. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's... Okay. Uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Okay, well, I got my pipe. It's already fully charged. I don't even really need to... Can I upgrade it, though? Guess not. It's already fully charged, so let's just do this. Okay, well, auto-saved. I powered it down. Now what? Oh, it's the ladder. I don't know how I didn't see that ladder there before, but whatever. Let's search here. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, I can teleport now. Awesome. Oh, that's why I had to turn it off so I could teleport. Oh my gosh. All this Alice Angel memorabilia. How did I humiliate you?
You freak of ink demon! Where do you think you're going?
Okay, what do I do here?
You stop hiding! Stop
I'm not hiding.
lying.
Well, actually, I am hiding. Oh, do I have to get over there? Oh, okay, we can heal. We're good. Are we safe up here? I think we are. Okay.
Where did you go?
I'm not anywhere. Oh, shoot. I did not know that she could see me there. Okay, so I need to charge my jet pipe. I don't know where to charge it, but I'll figure that out, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Ah, this is where we charge it. Okay, now we can go unlock that door. She can see me there.
I can do this all day.
Whatever, just go for it. Okay, now we're here. Let's pull this lever, see what happens, I guess. That opened something. Ooh, we can go in here. Upgrade, let's go. Okay, we're gonna upgrade. Let's go for health. Upgrade our health. I'm gonna make a save state here real quick. No, we have to... Okay, hold on. We have to get up here? Okay, so in order to get up there, we gotta get up... Oh, we gotta pull, like, the lever from, like, last time. Okay, I'm gonna charge my jet pipe again, just in case I need to unlock something. Oh, I think this is what we unlocked. Awesome! Let's go. I'm a genius. Sorry about that. Can't help it. Next lever. What does this do? Oh, we unlocked that gate now. Awesome. Yeah, I think we can climb on top of these boxes. And now we can get up here. Okay.
Give me your insides! Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna teleport, just in case.
Stop hiding! Start dying!
No. Now what? We go through here?
Come out wherever you are!
You're dead.
How dare you touch me!
So we did all that for nothing.
Final curtain, baby. Let's blow them away.
Finally. She died. Again. Can I take a guess on who killed her?
My face. You have my face. It's our face.
Yep.
Beautiful. Always were.
Finally, she died. Again. Even though I already said that, but whatever.
Why does this feel so familiar?
Because you've done it before?
Are you
That's probably why.
Audrey?
Alice, I can't begin to tell you how good it is to see you. And this must be your wolf.
Audrey, meet Tom. He's my protector.
AKA the guy that hates everyone
Got
but
just
you.
in time. Now I understand why you don't like being called Alice.
The machine creates many of the same forms. At least on the outside. On the inside, we're all pretty different.
Well, from now on, I'm gonna call you something other than Alice. It just doesn't suit you.
Oh? What do you have in mind?
How about
But.
Allison?
It's not bad. Okay, I'll try it out. But
Not much different, but.
only if you can tell me what in heaven's name you're doing in Wilson's retreat.
It's a
Listen,
long story.
I almost forgot. I have to get back right away.
Are you crazy? Wilson's our enemy.
Do you even know him? Have you ever talked to him?
I've seen what he's done. That's good enough for me.
Look, it sounds like he has a plan to kill the ink demon. For good. And I think he can help us all. I just need to go back and hear him out.
Well, if it's true, you'll both need as much help as
He could probably help us, but I don't know if he
It
will.
won't go down without a fight.
It won't go down.
Tom and I will gather some of our friends.
That's his problem.
Anyone who's left. Good luck, Audrey.
Hopefully one of those is Henry?
Mind if I take
Probably not.
this?
I want the gun, no fair. Just a hiding spot, yeah. There's a bunch of hiding spots like strewn around everywhere, but we've never had to use them, so. Beautiful people run this world. If you have brains or talent, you must sneak through the gates. But with a pretty face, every door opens. The crowd bows to you. They ask your name. They want you to attend. They ask you to speak. A silky voice with gorgeous lips is everyone's weak spot. I was reborn with my perfection stolen from me. I get it back. To get it back, I'll rip this rotted world apart. Angels are beautiful. Angels are beautiful. Angels are beautiful. Yeah, I kind of figured that she wrote that without her actually having to write who wrote that. I could probably take a guess and probably be right. Okay, where are we? Where is this place? I don't know. I'm gonna save real quick.
us peace. Must they bring us only more
That's nice.
Don't send me back. Please. Mercy.
Savage. Wait, what's our current objective? We did nothing. It literally just says our location. Are we never gonna get an objective ever again? Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna have to sneak by to get to somewhere. I don't really know where, but I guess that's for us to figure out, right? Yo, we can literally just jump over. Okay. Okay, we can hide. So the ink demon's probably out here somewhere, so he's probably gonna appear at random. Okay, we gotta wait for him to go around, and then I guess we're gonna go where he was. You saw me? I didn't think you'd see me through the wall, man. Oh, audio tape though.
It's been years and my face is still a mystery to my co-workers. They don't know me. They avoid me as if I carried some infectious disease. At first, this was an insult, but now it is a gift. With the right costume, I can play the part of anyone. I can go completely unnoticed, hidden amongst the shadowed walls, as a clerk, an artist, a producer, or even a lowly janitor.
Okay, battery. We take those. Okay, so I gotta be more careful around this guy. He's a lot, like, more visible than I thought. How did I know I was supposed to turn around there?
2,000 years later.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go, 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 go. I don't know if he's coming back. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh my gosh, that was close. Okay, there's a lever there. I see a lever there. Oh my gosh, that was scary. That was scary. Had just enough time. Autosave, let's go. Finally, we made it past that part. I didn't think it was ever going to end. Dear Alice, I don't know if you will read these notes, but I'll keep leaving them for you. I hope someday you'll understand my words and the madness will fade from your mind. In this strange and dark place, we can find light and purpose. We are not left to just wander alone, craving beauty, power, and other meaningless things. Even the heart of someone feeling incomplete can discover joy. We are not lost, we're merely waiting to be found. We are so much alike, formed from the same mold. We're like sisters, you and me. I wish you comfort and the wisdom to let your heart melt into happiness. I won't give up trying to reach you before it's too late. Well, I think it was too late. Is there another one? Hold on. Sounds like there's another one, but... sounds like it's upstairs. Is this a memory?
This music box could make a good distraction if I can fix it.
So I gotta figure out how to fix it. They said he killed my lord. They said the ink demon fell. They said I was a false prophet. But I say my lord lives. But I say he will return. But I say you better watch your back, Mr. Wilson. Can I get an amen? No, is he gonna be in this chapter too? That one dude, that like cult follower or whatever. That's nice. So I had to run for it? Okay. We're saving here. Not risking it. Security lock. Oh, so I can see where he is from up here. We're gonna hide here and wait for him to go back. At least they have a easy to memorize pathway. Or else this would be like impossible. I'll probably save once I can't see him anymore. Yeah, I don't need to crouch anymore. There we go. He's coming back. Shoot. Gonna jump down. Okay, I got the... What? Find the dancing figure. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, I'm guessing it's there. We're save here real quick. I have like no idea what dancing figure they could be talking about. Dancing figure. I gotta place the music box there, but I gotta get to a dancing figure or something. Of course. Okay. Made it in here. We're saving real quick. He's gonna come back to this way, isn't he? There's one over there, I think. Okay, he's just gonna turn back around. I didn't know if he was gonna turn back around or if he was going to, like make a loop. I kind of want to see where he goes, because I don't know. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Thank you. There's batteries over there. I'll deal with those in a second, though. Is he gonna come in here? Okay, over to say that's fine. Is he gonna come in here, or is he gonna go, just keep going that way? He's gonna come in here. He's gonna come in here. He's coming this way. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was close. So he goes here and then he turns around. That's good to know. Okay, we need to go in here.
That's all the pieces for the music box.
Finally. Okay, now we just need to get back to the music box and we're good. Finally.
Fixed. Now I just need to find a good place to put it.
Okay guys, I'm gonna leave the episode off there because this chapter is like really long. It would take me like at least 2 hours to beat this whole entire chapter. Chapter 5 part 2 coming later this week. That's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.